Welcome to this presentation of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Live on YouTube and brought to you by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good, everyone, and welcome to Charlie Jordan Field here at Shiloh Stadium for our coverage of Kalonji Pro Profile versus Tennessee Tempo FC in the 2024 U.S. Open Cup qualifying third round. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar, bringing you all the coverage here for the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. And Dre, we have an interesting matchup. These are two teams that we know quite well, being a part of the UPSL, and really interested to see. These teams have fought each other before. We'll see what happens in today's matchup.
Yeah, I think they're two very evenly matched teams, two very strong squads. I know that Kalonji, has had their up and down times this season, but this is a cup match, and so all the energy should be focused. I know that Tennessee is going to want to bounce back from the national playoff exit that they have by having a good showing here in the U.S. Open Cup. So it'll be a good matchup against two very high-powered teams. I expect to see some scoring and a lot of creative play.
Tennessee Tempo, they are out of the UPSL Kentucky-Tennessee division. They're currently in the second place in the fall season. Kalonji Pro Profile playing in the UPSL Georgia division, both Premier Division. Kalonji Pro Profile is currently in fourth position. Both teams are made up of not just your up-and-coming players, but also several players that have had professional play. So both teams come with experience as well as that young talent.
Yeah, Larry, I think it's going to be hard to know who's going to get the advantage or has the advantage here. I know that, Pro Profile's playing at home. Tennessee is the team that had to travel down, and so that may give them an edge. But like I said, Pro Profile has been up and down in their league play. But maybe this cup level will give them a little bit more incentive to have a little bit more consistent output today.
And an absolute beautiful day today. 71 degrees here in Snellville, Georgia. 4-mile-an-hour winds. A lot better than it was yesterday. It was really whipping here at Shiloh Stadium. And we are underway here in the first 45 between Kalonji Pro Profile and Tennessee Tempo. Tennessee Tempo in their all-red kits. They're going to be moving from left to right. Kalonji Pro Profile in their traditional home yellow, white kits, and they're moving from right to left. As soon as I can spit all of that out.
A lot to say. And Larry, one of the things I'm going to watch from the Pro Profile point of view, and that's the team we see the most working here in the Georgia Conference, is how well they start out. Pro Profile is a team that typically starts slow. They soak up a lot of pressure and then try to hit on the break. But a lot of that soaking up is just to see what their opponents is trying to do, what their strategies are, and then they adjust their play accordingly.
Henry sending that ball out of the back for Kalonji. Kalonji always with that power back line with Henry in goal and Tachi and Kamani Irving in front of him as the center backs. That three have been a pairing for Kalonji for many seasons.
Definitely the players to watch, I think, and right away, I think you see Kalonji with their patented passing game. They're going to be able to hold a lot of that possession. Tennessee is another one of those teams, too, that likes to play that way. So it'll be interesting to see what they do as the half rolls on here.
Kalonji's keeper, Henry Plates, he had some Germany experience a few seasons ago, got over and got to play some professional time in Germany before he came back here to Kalonji Pro Profile. Tennessee Tempo's team, coached by Gifton Dom, coming all the way down from that Nashville area. Seth Poku, definitely the player to watch, number 10. Shot taken. That ball's hit very high and wide out for a goal kick.
Yeah, we see the first opportunity is from Tennessee, and, you know, it's not unexpected. They seem to hit very well on the break. And that was sort of a mini break, but a long-range shot that they try to take advantage of the keeper being a little bit out.
Keep an eye on Kalonji Profile's 2 attackers on top, right winger Anthony Sumo, number 7, and, of course, their star striker, number 14, Patrick Okonkwo. He has really turned it on this fall season for their UPSL campaign.
Yeah, Patrick's put in some very spectacular goals in our Goals of the Week competition. See what he can do today.
Moving around horn through the back, Kevin Diaz. Deflection there. Still in possession of Kalonji. Was taken off of his feet, no foul given. Tennessee win possession. Electing to come back, recycle it, get ready for an attack. Elect to go all the way back to the keeper. Both of these two teams have had success in the UPSL. Both of them able to make it to the Final Four of the national tournament in separate seasons. Not able to lift the national trophy yet, but they are two teams that are very dangerous when you get into that national structure of the UPSL. Again, remember, UPSL is 4th-tier semi-professional soccer here in the U.S. soccer structure.
A step offside there for Pro Profile, trying to break through. The offside trap did its job. Here now with Tennessee with a little bit of possession themselves right now. And this is what I sort of expected to see early on. Kalonji is a team that likes to kind of sit back and wait early on in matches before they turn it on. But Tennessee is methodical in the way that they approach the game. So, I mean, two very interesting styles of play from both of these teams. So it'll be interesting to see how they, roll out for the rest of this half. That's going to mean a lot.
Good movement around the horn and down the right-hand side for Tennessee Tempo. Bit of a mistake pass there. Allows Kalonji gain possession. Like Dre was saying, Kalonji is more of a counter-attacking team, but lose possession in the midfield. Able to get that ball out and clear it out. First corner of the match goes to Tennessee Tempo. And that was just an absolute mistake there in the midfield for Kalonji. Gave Tennessee the opportunity.
Yeah, they're going to have to watch out on that. There's a lot of speed Tennessee had in their attacking front. And it's going to be something to see with the Pro Profile back four. They change up a lot. And if there's a weakness, I think that's where it is.
Seth got that ball ready to go and elects to go back. Lau 17 is going to be taking this out swinger. Low works its way across the box. That's going to get knocked out, and that will be a corner on the near side over here Little dangerous ball made its way through the box. Luckily for Kalonji, they're able to clear it out.
Yeah, that could have gone anywhere. I think, again, some of the organization that Pro Profile have in defense is a little shaky.
This will be an in-swinger.
Ooh.
And that one makes its way all the way across, and it's going to go out for a throw. A little too much power that time.
Yeah, Tennessee had plenty of red shirts forward, waiting for that cross to come in, but to no avail there.
Kalonji get us back underway. Sumo comes all the way back to receive it. Sent high in the air, and that's going to go out for a throw. Opportunity shot taken, grabbed by Henry. That's a good chance by Tennessee Tempo there.
Yeah, another clean opportunity from Tennessee. Good save by the Kalonji keeper. You don't want to spill those chances because that gives Tennessee another opportunity, a second chance.
Tennessee finding some space right at the top of the box and having these shots on goal. Kalonji trying to work their way down the line, gets knocked out. It'll be a throw. Number 24, Diakite, was trying to make his way down that line. It goes over to Diaz, throwing it in, trying to get it to Okonkwo, and that gets deflected back. Junior Sandoval gets it over to Sumo. Sumo able to man the Tennessee player off the ball, but not the second one, but it gets knocked out, be a Kalonji throw. Dre, that's one thing we talk about all the time when it comes to Kalonji Pro Profile. One of their bread and butters is the physical prowess of Anthony Sumo on that right-hand side.
Yeah, he holds off on the ball so well. Plays a lot of the game individually, but if he can anchor that that attack off his strength, that opens up things for people like Patrick Okonkwo.
Kalonji able to control it. Starting to get some possession, but they lose it there. Tennessee now coming all the way back to the keeper yet again. Always the commentator's curse. As soon as you point out about possession, they lose it. Foul.
Yeah.
Tried to take it quickly.
Too quickly. Not a lot separating both sides so far. Tennessee, of course, with more of the possession. But Kalonji looks pretty comfortable also in possession as well. But they're going to sit back. They got to watch out, like I say, in that defense, though.
Cut off yet again for Tennessee. Now here's an opportunity. Moving over to the right-hand side. Shot taken, a little bit of a deflection, but into the arms of Henry.
You're right, Larry. They're finding a lot of space there in that final third. I think Pro Profile is going to have to tighten that up.
Foul committed by Tennessee. Long, quick ball taken, trying to get to Sumo, but luckily the keeper gets out and he controls that. That was almost an opportunity. Kalonji tried to catch Tennessee napping. Luckily the keeper was on point and caught that off.
Tennessee keeper made a gamble there and won his bet. Because if he had misjudged that, Sumo was in on goal in an opening net.
Sandoval also tried a little looping ball over the defender to Sumo, but defender was able to control that. Little fancy flick by Seth.
Tempo continuing their probing, trying to find their way through. They've had a couple of good opportunities so far.
Over on the right-hand side, just able to get that pass to his teammate for Kalonji. They are definitely threading the needle tight when it comes to some of these passes. Cleared out by Henry. Sandoval trying to get it to Sumo, and that's going to be a foul committed by Tennessee on Anthony Sumo.
And that puts them in a pretty good position for a free kick attempt here.
That ball kind of deflected off the backside of Sumo. We'll take a look at the replay. You can see here, bouncing around, get it over to Junior. He sends it up to Sumo, hits him on the back of the calf, and the defender just kind of steps in on Anthony and gets the foul. This is going to be about 32 yards out, and it's going to be just about dead, almost dead central, but a little to the right. Going to be a four-man wall. Junior gets it up, but he can't get it down. That's going to go out for a goal kick.
Not Junior's best there. He had that's well within his range, but couldn't quite get that ball down. Didn't handle it too well.
Junior Sandoval known quite well in this Georgia region. Has played professionally in several Latin clubs. Back underway. Sent forward by Tennessee. Kalonji win possession. Quickly get it over to Patrick Okonkwo. He takes a shot. Ooh, that was really close. Keeper had to get down and make that save. That should be, it's not. It's going to be considered a goal kick, but I could have swore that he had a little bit of a touch on that, Dre, and we'll take a look at that because
let's see that again. I thought the keeper saved that.
No VAR here in the third round of Open Cup qualifying, but you see here, Okonkwo receives it.
He looks
to
like
me,
he got a hand on that.
To me, it looked like he got just a hand on it. It wasn't much, but I think he got a few fingertips on it.
Yeah. It looked like it needed saving as well because I believe it was on target.
Ball sent forward, and it goes out for a throw.
Yeah, back in play. Good opportunity from Pro Profile, though. That was their first real good attempt on goal.
And like we talked about, their counter-attacking team, that was on a mistake, winning the pass deep in Tennessee's third. That ball sent way forward, but he would have been offside.
Yeah.
So just let that ball roll back to Henry. Sent forward, a little bit of a flick forward, but nobody there for Kalonji Pro Profile. That'll go out for a Tennessee throw.
And for those who are interested, we do have some updates coming in from other regular season games played in the Georgia Conference. We'll update you on those shortly.
And that will go out for a throw.
Iffy throw in.
Throws have always been something that we talk about a lot, Dre.
Yeah, I think it's somewhat of a lost art sometimes.
Yeah, when we talk about these teams are in the UPSL, and when we talk about the UPSL Georgia Premier Division that ASMG covers on a weekly basis, Today's activity, Atlanta Rovers FC and Potros FC ended 2-2. And UMA took on North Georgia United.
Yeah, there's a score
that
update.
Ended 1-1 as well.
They're in the first half.
They're in the first half, excuse me. It's 1-1 in the first half. Down in LaGrange Stadium, Callaway Stadium.
That's an important result
for both of those teams.
To look for, yeah. Two vastly improved teams, UMA and North Georgia. Started out very slowly, but both have really turned it on in the last couple of weeks.
Tennessee working up the right-hand side. No foul given there. I would have expected a foul being committed on Diaz.
Oh, nice,
but they have an opportunity into the box, sliding into the cross.
There it is.
Oh, but he's offside. Offsides by the AR.
Flag goes up.
That was an excellent run of play by Tennessee Tempo.
Good approach play. I guess he's straight off. Maybe we'll get a chance to see it.
Yeah, take a look at it, folks. You can see here. Ball forward. Gets it around. Kamani Irving slides it across, and he just strolled offsides.
Just
had enough of a time for Tachi, the captain of Kalonji Pro Profile, their center back. He saw what was coming, and he held up his run and allowed that Tennessee Tempo player to pull themselves offside. That's great IQ of Abrima Tachi. The
nerves of steel to do that in that circumstance.
He has been the captain of Kalonji Pro Profile for many, many seasons. He's been the anchor of their squad.
Very emotional player, Tachi, but very effective captain for Kalonji. Oh,
lost possession, shot taken.
Saved.
A little bit of a deflection there. It has to be a corner, I would expect, and it is.
Yeah, it was just touched by Henry on the way out. And I think that was a critical save.
You can see here, lose possession. Tachi does right there. Nice little touch there by Tennessee. They take the shot, and he had to save that because that had eyes for the goal.
He got a glove on it. Just so.
This will be the third corner for Tennessee so far in this match. Just coming into the 20th minute. It's going to be an outswinger.
Ooh.
Found its way through the box, but it rolls all the way over, and he's able to keep it in. So far, the corners taken by Tennessee, just a little too much power on them. They're just making their way through the box too quickly, and that ball's deflected off of Poku, and it'll go out for a Kalonji throw. And Jerry, when we talk about these two teams, yes, they do play in the UPSL system, but they've also, in their both collective divisions, they also take on MLS academies. Tennessee Tempo, in their division, they have to take on St. Louis's academy. And, of course, Kalonji Pro Profile being down here in Georgia, they take on the powerhouse down here that is Atlanta United's academy.
Yeah, and Atlanta United looked like they might be building something after a somewhat slow start for them. A challenge on the division title. Definitely going to be a playoff team, but so much competition in these final weeks of the regular season for all of these teams, including Kalonji Pro Profile.
A little bit of sloppy play from both sides these last couple moments, just when it comes to possession here.
Oh, good move
but
in
now
by
Tennessee with the attack, moving down this left-hand side, moving in, trying to find a place to pass, and he's going to be called offsides as well.
I thought
you could see him just kind of step around the defender and pulls himself offside. Tennessee's probing. They're finding channels to attack. Just right now, Kalonji's getting the break and getting it offsides. But they're playing a very thin line.
Yeah, small margins there between offsides and just getting through. So far, Kalonji has gotten it right on the offside trap. But if you get that wrong, you can get punished really easily.
Tennessee moving down the right-hand side. This time ball sent high and long, but it's easy for Henry to grab. Got a little too much air under that ball. Allowed Henry plenty of time to adjust and collect it.
That
Sent
tempo
forward.
defense is really swarming.
No foul given there.
Mini break.
Sumo, he's able to work around the defender, but he has just a little too much touch on it and sends it right into the arms of Tennessee's keeper.
And you kind of see what you said earlier about Sumo, how strong he is on the ball. He's got good speed for a big guy. But, again, that last touch a little heavy for him.
Deflected off of Okonkwo. He gets it over to Sandoval, but Sandoval's back heel not able to get to a teammate.
He's expecting Sandoval to turn and shoot.
Allowing Tennessee to, again, march down the field quickly. They're going to go down this right-hand side yet again. Over to Seth. He's able to get through. Just a little bit of a touch between the two defenders and a collision with Seth.
Henry
And it's going to go out for a throw. This was dangerous play from Kalonji. We take another look at it. You can see here, this ball sent forward to Seth. Irving tried to get there. Tachi's just able to get a touch of it, and so is Henry, the goalkeeper, and they're able to clear it, but it was so close. Another half inch either way, left or right, and that could have ended up as a penalty.
Oh, nicely done.
Now the counterattack by Kalonji. Sandoval gives it back.
Nice.
Oh, and he tries to slant it. I think he was trying to slot it across to Okonkwo and didn't get it right, and it slots out for a goal kick.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do. He just mishit it.
It's good counterattack here by Kalonji. You see here this beautiful ball from Sandoval, and he was trying to do a pass, and it ended up more of a shot than a pass.
So both sides now with a threatening profile when they go forward, both having chances but not able to convert yet. Finishing is just not as sharp for either side. But that may change as the half rolls on.
Yeah, the energy levels have picked up as we're entering the 25th minute. Both teams starting to get more opportunities of shots on goal. That ball somehow finds its way
Still in.
to stay on that line up to Okonkwo, but his arms were held by the defender, but there was no foul given. Got all the way forward into Kalonji's box.
Intercepted, nicely done.
Shot
nice
taken.
Shot. Oh,
Seth had an opportunity there. Kamani tried to clear that ball, but it went right into Seth Poku's possession, and he moved up, took a shot. You can see here on the replay, you see Kamani send it forward, but right into possession of Seth Poku. He steps up, shoots it with his left, and doesn't miss by much.
Yeah, but for better finishing, tempo would be up 1-0 right now. But again, you see where the problem is for Kalonji is those mistakes in the defense that can really cost them, but they haven't been punished yet.
Sent forward.
Ooh.
Keeper had to come all the way out of the box to stop that possession for Sumo. Heads it forward. A little bit of back and forth. And a foul going to be, or no, he's going to call it a throw.
Yep.
Center official is letting a lot go here in this first half. He's probably going to need to tighten the ship a little bit. That way it doesn't get out of hand in the second 45.
Yeah. Trying to get this throw in sorted over there.
You know, it's one of the things we talk about, Dre. These two teams play very emotionally. And that emotions can get out of hand if the referee doesn't keep a tight ship.
We definitely have an all-star referee staff here tonight for this U.S. Open Cup. I expect they'll be up for the challenge.
Sent forward for Tennessee. Over to the right-hand side, lifted, across, all the way across. But it goes out for a corner. Fourth of the day for Tennessee.
Tennessee getting closer and closer. Looks like Pro Profile's strategy seems to be, like you said earlier, that counter-attacking play.
See this ball all the way across, switch of play, tries to send it into the box, and it just easily cleared out for a corner. Be another outswinger. A little bit better one taken, headed.
Oh.
Hits the top bar. That'll go out for a goal kick. Seth able to get up, but not able to get it on frame. Hits that American football field post and is out for a goal kick. Tennessee win possession yet again in the midfield. Moving down this left-hand side, Kamani Irving goes out to make sure that that is escorted out for a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile.
Pro Profile's kind of stuck back in their own half. Tennessee doing a good job of pressure, making it difficult for Pro Profile to break out. Oof.
Arcing looping ball in. Not the best throw in, but got the job done. Yeah, I think he kind of lost possession as he was going up, because you got to remember, we are getting into the colder, or what we call cold here in the South.
Atlanta cold.
In our colder platform as we're right now.
Yeah, we're used to the sweltering summer temperatures.
67 degrees is what we're currently experiencing. To us, that's considered cool.
It's gone out.
And that went out, and he had a great chance there. And the Tennessee players trying to say not all the ball went out a play there.
Well, it was right in front of the AR. I'll take his word for it.
Sent forward, but right into possession of Tempo. 31 minutes into the match. This is a third round qualifier between Tennessee Tempo and Kalonji Pro Profile. Remember, we got to have a winner after this match.
That's going to be a foul.
So if we don't have a winner after regulation, we go to two 15-minute halves, and if it's not after that, we will go to penalties.
Got a feeling, though, we're going to end this in regulation time. I think on the balance of play, it looks like Tennessee has the edge in possession and opportunities. But Kalonji is still playing their style of play, trying to hit on the break on those counterattacks. Seems to be the pattern of play tonight. Yes,
Sandoval's going to get
unnecessary
called for a foul, and he's going to earn a
card.
A straight red card.
Yep.
For that hit too, and
yeah, and he stomps on him.
I believe he did as well. Yes.
And that's not going to be good for Juniors. Is that Junior Sandoval?
That was Junior Sandoval.
He got the red for the elbow to the back of the head. And while the player was down, after he received the red, he stomps on the player. And that's going to be a major, major problem from a.
Remember, this is relegated by U.S. Soccer. You're going to see maybe a lengthy ban, as you see here. There's the blow to the back of the head.
Yeah.
The call is made, and he immediately goes right back. And you see right there, yes, there is the stamp.
No reason for that. No reason at all. I mean, he's guilty of the red card offense. There's nothing you can say about that. Why stamp on the player? It's just he's not doing himself any favors, and he's hurt his team now.
Yeah,
this is
hurt his
halfway.
Team, and he's hurt.
Unbelievable. In a tight match.
Yeah, that'll give it an opportunity. We'll look at it one more time, Dre, so you can go into the deep. You can see here, as he comes through, you see that blow to the back of the head. You even see a second one.
Referee saw that full on, and there's no choice but a red card. And he goes back
and, you see
and stumps on him. I mean, credit to the Tempo players that kept their cool and didn't turn into a brawl, but I do not understand those actions from Junior Sandoval.
Like we said, Junior Sandoval, a player that has played professionally, to do that, just a loss of his head.
And Larry, it really, the game itself didn't have that spirit. You know, it was a tight match. Either team had an opportunity to get ahead. And then he pulls that. So now Tennessee's going to have a massive advantage.
We'll even take a moment here. Look at the slow-mo of this. You can see as he comes through, there's the first one.
And there's the second one. There's the red card.
And that's what gets him the red card. And then this will just add on.
Ugh, hard to watch, to tell you the truth.
Hopefully 16 is okay.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be okay. Need a little time on the side. After getting elbowed and stamped on, you can understand why you need a few minutes. And Junior Sandoval's a talented player, but has been known to have that emotional streak in him, to where he does lash out from time to time. It's just a volatile player. But I'm at a loss for that that conduct right there to explain it. So now what, Larry? What do you think as far as changes in strategies for both teams? I would imagine that Kalonji's going to have to now really sit back and try to hit. I mean, their goal is probably going to be counterattack.
Yeah, even more than what they already do. And this really gives an opportunity for Tennessee to go on the front foot. It's going to force Patrick Okonkwo to stay up on the top of Kalonji's attack by himself. Anthony Sumo is going to have to play more back in the midfield, headed towards the goal, but easily grabbed by Henry.
And for Tempo, I just, with the numerical advantage now and the way they've been playing, they've had the dominant play in the game so far. This is only going to help them. Imagine they would just continue to play as they have been.
The one thing that Tennessee needs to make sure they do not do is to lower their level of attack because they know that they're a man up.
Well, that's what I was impressed about. You know, after the stamping, you know, that was an invitation for a brawl, but it didn't happen. And, you know, full credit to the Tempo players for not going and crossing that line, and also for the referee who acted quickly. But it's just something you don't like to see in the game, especially a game like this that was going so well for both sides. So I imagine that the no pun intended, but I imagine that the tempo of this game is going to change a bit.
Definitely so. And like I was, alluding to just a few moments before, both teams play very emotionally, and that was clearly an emotional response from Junior Sandoval.
Wow.
So we're here in the 38th minute. Expect to see a few extra minutes of stoppage time due to that red card and assistance of the Tennessee player. Here's an opportunity for Tennessee. Shot taken. Tried to get it up into the middle of the box, but it's deflected off by Kalonji. Kalonji with 7 men defending. It's going to be a long 60 minutes plus for Kalonji to have to hold off Tennessee Tempo.
Yeah, and Pro Profile did not bring very many substitutes for this
Foul
match.
committed on Okonkwo. Kalonji trying to turn up the intensity since that red card on Junior Sandoval.
And we got a update coming from the North Georgia game here.
North Georgia has pulled ahead 3-1 on UMAFC in the 36th minute of that match. Anthony Sumo, he receives possession deep in the box, works it around, but he hits the side netting and is out for a goal kick. That was an unbelievable opportunity for Kalonji coming out of nothing.
Definitely
caused by a
used
deflection of the Tennessee defender. You see here on the replay, as this ball comes forward, it's deflected off of the defender. Sumo on the back line, works around, takes the shot, and it goes out on the side netting.
Tough angle.
The keeper was basically blinded by the defender. He didn't see that ball come in at all.
Yeah, just a very acute angle for Sumo to try to sneak that in. But, man, that would have been great to score a short-handed goal at this early time, but take a little bit of the pressure off of him.
'40th minute. Tennessee Tempo, 0. Kalonji Pro Profile, 0. Here at Charlie Jordan Field, Shiloh Stadium in Snellville, Georgia.
Yeah, despite the red card and the commotion there, I don't think we're going to get very many minutes of stoppage time here.
Maybe 2.
Yeah. Oh, nice give and go.
Cut off by Kalonji. Go all the way back to the keeper for Tennessee. Forcing Kalonji to run. We'll see if Kalonji's stamina can keep up, being a man down.
And only a couple of substitutes to pull from.
Working this right-hand side again,
Oh,
right
nice.
to the top of the box. But Diaz there to clear it away.
Tennessee looking very comfortable on the ball right now.
Again, lifted into the box, far side. Shot taken all the way across the field. 2 switches of play from left to right, then right to left. And that's going to be a foul on Okonkwo.
Yeah, I think that shot turned into a cross.
Yeah, that's one thing is some of the shots that have been taken in these first 42 minutes of the match, a little too much power from Tennessee. One thing to note, Coach Gift's Tennessee Tempo, they normally play on a grass field, this being an artificial turf here at Charlie Jordan Field.
That's what I was saying, that if Kalonji had an advantage, it was to be playing at home. And you brought out, I was kind of closing down. Sumo was trying to close down the goalkeeper there. But yeah, I think that was the advantage, but I think it's been negated now with the red card. And Tempo doesn't look like they're affected by the synthetic turf. It's a much faster surface, and I'm sure they're used to playing on at home.
Tennessee had to make that 6-hour trip down 75 to come down here to Snellville, Georgia for this match.
Trying to go back home happy. But it's still 0-0. Long way to go. Yeah, Kalonji is a man short, but they have been able to win games like this playing a man short.
Both teams have been able to grind out wins, being down a man, that we've covered them for many seasons in the UPSL. So both of them are well coached.
That they
it's
are.
Just to see who is going to be able to prevail as we're just about done with the 43rd minute. Again, like I said, Dre, one of the things you don't want to see Tennessee do is get out of their normal sense of attack because they know they're up a man,
Yes,
and allow Kalonji to sneak their way in.
Yeah, I was alluding to that a little bit earlier because I think if they just continue to play like they are.
Press here by Okonkwo.
Threw a little bit of an elbow that didn't get called. Don't want to lose another player, Kalonji.
The defender, at number 16, the defender, he is taking a lot of abuse back there.
Here they come.
Working through the midfield. Over to this right-hand side.
Lots of space.
Poku. Cleared out by Tachi. Got to be a throw.
45th minute.
Let's see if we see what type of stoppage time we're going to receive. Looking at the fourth official, looking at the center official.
The right placement for the throw in here.
Tempo. All the way back. Working up this left side. Good movement to the middle. Seth trying to get it over to the right-hand side, but Okonkwo is able to run back and cut that pass off, but he's not able to control it.
Good play from Tennessee to get that ball back.
Tennessee is working hard. They earned themselves. It will be a goal kick.
Yeah, it came off the Tempo player there. And we are now in stoppage time for the first half.
Couldn't see if he saw some fingers up. I couldn't see if it was 3 or if it was 4.
Yeah, it looks like it's either 3 or 4. I had the same problem.
I'm going to say 3 for now.
The fourth official is not using the electric board that we're used to seeing to indicate the stoppage time, but let's say 3. Would you say?
Sent forward by Henry. Diakite working his way around 2 men. Shot taken, but that ball hit with way too much power. Both teams shots are being taken, but nothing is really of substance on frame in these last 20 minutes.
And that approach play, you can see Sumo was trying to break through, but he was cognizant of being offside if he kept his run. And so that attack kind of petered out. Okay,
Not able to control it, and it will go out for throw for Kalonji right about midfield.
Yeah, one of the things that can happen, Larry, is that, you know, with 10 men, sometimes these teams kind of sit back, and it makes it really hard to unlock the defense because there's so much crowding. So even though you have a lot of possession, it becomes very, very tight to try to get through. So
Kalonji with the throw in.
One thing that Kalonji doesn't want to do is give up a goal right before half.
They lose possession right at center line. Tennessee coming with the attack down this right-hand side. Seth Puku, he moves into the mid, goes over to the left-hand side. Switch it to this right-hand side, deflected.
Oh.
Trying to work around Tachi, not able to do so. Tennessee still with possession. Right side. In the box, but right into the palms of Henry. He dropped it, but he dropped right on it. Good work. He had two strikers right there from Tennessee. But them doing the right thing and not being too aggressive.
Referee sorting that out just to make sure.
As you could see, you could clearly see Henry had possession, and good for the Tennessee attackers not to try to force that attack and end up raising the stakes in the emotional column.
Oh.
Here's an opportunity, Seth. And last
critical
ditched effort to save that, and that is all she wrote for the first half here at Charlie Jordan Field at Shiloh Stadium, and it is 0-0 between Kalonji Pro Profile and Tennessee Tempo. But the big notice of these first 45 is going to be the red card that was issued to Junior Sandoval in the 32nd minute of this match.
Yeah, I think that's the story of the first half. After, you know, good play from both sides, the flashpoint comes with Junior with that red card. It's going to change the game.
You see here, as this ball turns, you see there's an elbow. And
that's a foul. And here's
there's
the red
another
card.
elbow. And then that is what comes. That second one, definitely, it would have gone from maybe a yellow to a straight red. And you see, he sees that straight red, and he goes right back to the downed player and decides, why don't I just try to stamp on him as well?
I don't think I want to see that again.
Yeah. But that takes us through the first 45 here at Shiloh Stadium in Snellville, Georgia. We're going to step away for a few moments, but we'll be right back. Don't go away, folks. We'll bring you the second 45. by Kalonji. Sandoval gives it back.
Nice.
Oh, and he tries to slant it. I think he foul given. Got all the way forward into Kalonji's box.
Intercepted, nicely done.
Shot
nice
taken.
Shot. Oh,
ooh, Seth had over to the right-hand side, lifted across, all the way across. But it goes out for a corner. Fourth of the day for Tennessee. Here. A little bit better one taken, headed, hits the top bar. Currently experiencing. To us, that's considered cool.
It's gone out.
And that went out, and he had a.
Seems to be the pattern of play tonight. Yes,
Sandoval's going to get
unnecessary
called for a foul, and he's going to earn a
red card.
a straight red card.
Yeah.
UMAFC in the 36th minute of that match. Anthony Sumo, he receives possession deep in the box, works it around, but he hits the side netting and is out for into the box far side. Shot taken all the way across the field. Two switches of play from left to right, then right to left. Nikite working his way around two men. Shot taken, but that ball hit with way too much power. Tennessee still with possession. Right side. In the box, but right into the palms. All the way down from that Nashville area. Seth Poku, definitely the player to watch, number 10. Shot taken. That ball's hit very. Opportunity shot taken, grabbed by. Long, quick ball taken, trying to get to Sumo, but luck cleared out by Henry. Sandoval trying to get it to Sumo, and that's out. It's going to be just about dead, almost dead central, but a little to the right. Going to be a four-man wall. Junior gets it up, but he can't get it down. Kalonji win possession. Quickly get it over to Patrick Okonkwo. He takes a shot. Ooh, that was really close. Side. No foul given there. I would have expected a foul being committed on Diaz.
Nice
but they have an opportunity into the box, sliding it across.
There it is.
Oh, but he's off. Been the
very
anchor of their
emotional
squad.
play. Very emotional player, Tachi, but very effective captain for Kalonji. Oh,
Lost possession, shot taken.
Saved.
Little bit.
Oh, good move
But
in
now
by
Tennessee with the attack, moving down this left-hand side, moving in, trying to find a place to pass, and he's going to be called. They're going to go down this right-hand side yet again. Over to Seth. He's able to get through. Just a little bit of a touch between the two defenders. Now the counterattack by Kalonji. Sandoval gives it back.
Nice.
Oh, and he tries to slant it. I think foul given. Got all the way forward into Kalonji's box.
Intercepted, nicely done.
Shot
nice
taken.
Shot. Oh,
ooh, Seth had. Over to the right-hand side, lifted across, all the way across. But it goes out for a corner. Fourth of the day for Tennessee. Here. A little bit better one taken, headed, hits the top bar. Currently experiencing. To us, that's considered cool.
It's gone out.
And that went out, and he had a.
Seems Seems to be the pattern of play tonight. Yes,
Sandoval's going to get
unnecessary
called for a foul, and he's going to earn a
card.
a straight red card.
Yep.
UMAFC in the 36th minute of that match. Anthony Sumo, he receives possession deep in the box, works it around, but he hits the side netting and is out for into the box far side. Shot taken all the way across the field. 2 switches of play from left to right, then right to left. Diakite working his way around 2 men. Shot taken, but that ball hit with way too much power. Tennessee still with possession. Right side. In the box, but right into the palms. All the way down from that Nashville area. Seth Poku, definitely the player to watch, number 10. Shot taken. That ball's hit very. Opportunity, shot taken, grabbed by. Long, quick ball taken, trying to get to Sumo, but luck cleared out by Henry. Sandoval trying to get it to Sumo, and out, and it's going to be just about dead, almost dead central, but a little to the right. Going to be a 4-man wall. Junior gets it up, but he can't get it. Kalonji win possession. Quickly get it over to Patrick Okonkwo. He takes a shot. Ooh, that was really close. Side. No foul given there. I would have expected a foul being committed on Diaz.
Nice,
but they have an opportunity into the box, sliding it across.
There it is.
Oh, but he's off. It's been the
very
anchor of their squad.
play. Very emotional player, Tachi, but very effective captain for Kalonji. Oh,
Lost possession, shot taken.
Saved. Good move
But
in
now
by
Tennessee with the attack, moving down this left-hand side, moving in, trying to find a place to pass, and he's going to be called. They're going to go down this right-hand side yet again. Over to Seth. He's able to get through. Just a little bit of a touch between the 2 defenders. Wow, the counterattack by Kalonji. Sandoval gives it back.
Nice.
Oh, and he tries to slant it. I think foul given. Got all the way forward into Kalonji's box.
Intercepted, nicely done.
Shot
nice
taken.
Shot. Oh,
ooh, Seth. Over to the right-hand side, lifted across, all the way across. But it goes out for a corner. 4th of the day for Tennessee. A little bit better one taken, headed, hits the top bar. Currently experiencing, to us, that's considered cool.
It's going out.
And that went out, and he had a.
Seems to be the pattern of play tonight. Yes,
Sandoval's going to get
unnecessary
called for a foul, and he's going to earn a
card.
a straight red card.
Yep.
UMAFC in the 36th minute of that match. Anthony Sumo, he receives possession deep in the box, works it around, but he hits the side netting and is out for into the box far side. Shot taken all the way across the field. 2 switches of play from left to right, then right to left. Diakite working his way around 2 men. Shot taken, but that ball hit with way too much power. Tennessee still with possession. Right side. in the box, but right into the palms. All the way down from that Nashville area. Seth Poku, definitely the player to watch. Number 10, shot taken. That ball's hit very. Opportunity shot taken, grabbed by. Long, quick ball taken, trying to get to Sumo, but luck cleared out by Henry. Sandoval trying to get it to Sumo, and that's out, and it's going to be just about dead, almost dead central, but a little to the right. Going to be a four-man wall. Junior gets it up, but he can't get it. Kalonji win possession. Quickly get it over to Patrick Okonkwo. He takes a shot. Ooh, that was really close. Side. No foul given there. I would have expected a foul being committed on Diaz.
Nice
but they have an opportunity into the box, sliding it across.
There it is.
Oh, but he's off. It's been the
very
anchor of their squad.
play. Very emotional player, Tachi, but very effective captain for Kalonji. Oh,
Lost possession, shot taken.
Saved. Oh, good move
But
in
now
by
Tennessee with the attack, moving down this left-hand side, moving in, trying to find a place to pass, and he's going to be called. They're going to go down this right-hand side yet again. Over to Seth. He's able to get through. Just a little bit of a touch between the two defenders. Now the counterattack by Kalonji. Sandoval gives it back.
Nice.
Oh, and he tries to slant it. I think foul given. Got all the way forward into Kalonji's box.
Intercepted nicely done.
Shot
nice
taken.
Shot. Oh,
Seth. Over to the right-hand side, lifted across, all the way across. But it goes out for a corner. Fourth of the day for Tennessee. A little bit better one taken, headed. Hits the top bar. Currently experiencing. To us, that's considered cool.
It's gone out.
And that went out, and he had.
Seems to be the pattern of play tonight.
Sandoval's going to get
unnecessary
called for a foul, and he's going to earn a
card.
A straight red card.
Yep.
UMAFC in the 36th minute of that match. Anthony Sumo, he receives possession deep in the box, works it around, but he hits the. And welcome back, everyone, here to Charlie Jordan Field in Snellville, Georgia, at Shiloh Stadium as we get ready for the second 45 of Tennessee Tempo FC taking on Kalonji Pro Profile here in the U.S. Open Cup qualifying round third. As we watch the highlights from the first half there throughout the halftime. You saw a few opportunities from both sides, but you also saw that red card issued to Junior Sandoval for Kalonji Pro Profile. The blow to the back of the head of the Tennessee player. Kalonji Pro Profile, they'll get us started in the second half. They'll be in the all-white kits moving from left to right. Tennessee Tempo in their all-red kits moving from right to left. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bromar, bringing you all the coverage here. And we're underway for the second 45.
Well, there's going to have to have been some adjustments for both sides, I think, at the halftime break. We'll see how Kalonji goes with man disadvantage. But will Tempo change their play?
Kalonji Pro Profile elected not to go to the back and go into the locker room. They elected to stay out on the field to discuss that first half. Tennessee Tempo going to the locker room and getting themselves prepared for this second half. Remember, there's got to be a winner in this game. If we do not have a winner after regulation, we go to two 15-minute halves, and after that we will go to penalties if necessary.
Guess the question is, can Kalonji hold out and maybe even get an advantage down the 10 men, or will Tempo take full advantage? Here's a shot.
Shot just limps its way past and out for a goal kick.
Got one update again from the UPSL right before half. North Georgia committed a foul in the spot, and so
that
UMA
lead
had
down to 3-2.
Yep.
But it's in halftime.
Yep. UMA scoring on a penalty kick right before the half.
Kalonji looking for path forward. That ball just going to be deflected out, and it's going to go out for a throw deep in Tennessee Tempo's third. Thrown in.
I wasn't sure if that was going to make its way all the way out, but it rolled out. Throw in for Kalonji.
Sent towards the box. Okonkwo straight up in the air. He's going to get called for a push in the back, and that'll go out, or it'll be a free kick.
So it looks like Kalonji's really, they're trying to press and play a little bit more offensively. I think there you go.
Looking for a path forward. Okonkwo tries to slot that through, not going to work. To go out for a goal kick.
He scored from that spot before. Some pretty spectacular goals, but it looks like Kalonji, they're going to try to play a little bit more offensively.
You see here with this opportunity, receives it, slides it over to Okonkwo from a deflection, and he just tries to place it. He just doesn't have enough on it.
Yeah, I think Kalonji's going to go with the best defense is a good offense. Maybe at this point. Certainly don't want to get into a situation where they're chasing the game with 10 men. And it's a poor challenge there.
It's going to be a
throw.
Tempo ball. It's going to be a throw.
Rough play starting to occur with Pro Profile. It's a robust challenge. It's going to be a free kick for Tempo, taken quickly.
Lose possession. Now it's time for Kalonji to do something. Unfortunately, not able to do anything. Going to be called back for that foul.
Yeah, I think the referee hesitated just a little bit to see if he could play advantage. But nothing materialized. Lots of red shirts forward here.
Tennessee beginning to probe, looking for some sort of path forward.
Oh, nice.
Here's a move down the right-hand side. Lifted into the box. Headed back.
Oh,
And there's an interesting little opportunity, but it goes out for a goal kick. Couple
back heel
acrobatic
flip there.
back heels and flicks there, but to no avail, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Good opportunity there for tempo, but still just missing that final ball. But a thing to watch now with 10 men and virtually no substitutes. Well, they do have a few. They have a handful of substitutes, but you wonder about the stamina for Kalonji.
Hard press by Tennessee. Kalonji able to work out, getting it forward. Sumo getting around the man, but he's not able to get around the second. And that'll be cleared out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji.
Yeah, Sumo has deceptive speed for a big man, but again, had that little bit of a heavy last touch there. Oh.
Not able to control it. It'll be a throw for Tennessee.
Balls.
Kalonji trying to find a path forward. Oh, and that's a nasty little challenge there. Given Patrick trying to gain an extra 3 yards there, but ref not having it. Right about 29 yards.
Could go for a goal from that position.
Right into the middle, trying to call for a handball. Ref not giving it. Again, while we have the opportunity to look at the replay, no VAR at this level of competition. We'll take a look and see what we thought here in a few moments.
I think the Kalonji faithful in the crowd thought it was a handball as well. Yeah, it'd be good to see that again just to see what we see. Did Tempo get away with something a little bit there, or?
We'll be able to tell you as soon as we have a dead ball grasped by Henry.
Somewhat weak attempt there, but it could have gotten through. Still 0-0.
54 minutes in. Trying to work his way around two defenders. It's going to be deflected out.
Good work from Tempo defender.
Let's see. We'll take a quick look. Do we think it was? As you see this ball come in. And it bounces up and it hits his elbow.
Yeah, can't call that.
Can't call that. That's
referee, I believe, got that right.
Referees have been Johnny on the spot all match. That time he knocks over.
Referee collided with the Kalonji player there. Ooh, bad pass, but
Poku was able to clear it. Now here's an attack on the left-hand side. And he is called for offsides. You saw the line of Kalonji had him in that offside trap. Long ball forward, able to get him.
He's onside.
He's going to take the shot, and he's just going to pull that all the way through, and it's going to roll out for a throw for Tennessee Tempo.
Pretty much, unless he was going to hold it up, that was about his only option. There's nobody up there with him. Kalonji's got it back, though. Like we said before, both of these teams are more than capable of winning games, even though a man short. Kalonji's proven it on more than one occasion in playoff situations.
Trying to make their way through, but Tennessee is able to lift that ball out, and it'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile.
Hard fought there, taken away by Tempo.
Tempo now looking for somewhere to go, but lose possession. Seth with a bad pass. Sumo. It goes out. I'm looking at the formation of Kalonji Pro Profile, Dre, and it looks like at halftime, Tachi came out and was replaced. So they went to a back three.
Right.
To make way for being a man down.
So far, I think that's been a good strategy for them. They've looked better.
That ball was headed down, but not back to Henry, and it's going to go out for a corner for Tennessee Tempo. First corner of the second half.
Yeah, I think since the adjustments, Kalonji actually looks better this half with 10 men than they did all of the first half so far. I mean, we're just starting the second half, though. And Tempo probably needs to crank up the tempo a little bit, take advantage of their man advantage. The longer you go without scoring, the more encouraging it is for Pro Profile.
In outswinger.
Oh, bad. Corner taken.
Really didn't get anything on it.
Retain possession, though. Ooh.
And that ball's cleared out. Will be a goal kick.
Is it just me, or does Tempo look a little out of sync this half so far?
So far, and you know, that was what we were talking about. You're going to end up allowing Kalonji to stay in this match. You're up a man. Use that to your advantage. Another update in the UPSL Georgia area. It's now 3-3 between UMAFC and North Georgia United.
UMA coming back. They were down 3-1 at one point. Got a PK right before the half, and now a free kick, it looks like.
Here's a run by Tennessee Tempo, moving on.
Oh, nice.
Right into central, back to the right-hand side. Seth Poku, he's able to control it, but just didn't able to control it enough, and it allowed the Kalonji player to get just a little bit of a step on him.
Opportunity lost there, but still had it. And
Such a great opportunity for Seth Poku. He had it there, and then he lost it as he was trying to gain possession. Gave him just enough for Kalonji to work him off that ball. See if we can see a little bit of that play. You see they're able to clear it out, and then as Tennessee send it back in, just a harmful ball out. Now Kalonji back on the ball, lose possession. Sent long. Again, trying to work down this right-hand side. Lifted into the box over the defenders. Controlled by Tempo. Shot taken. Henry has no choice. He's going to have to hit it out. And it'll be a corner yet again for Tennessee Tempo. They're now starting to increase opportunity. We'll take a look here really quick. You see, lifted across. Henry, no choice. He hits it, just knocks it out.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if that was on target or not, but like you said, Henry couldn't take a chance.
Outswinger.
Oh.
That one deflected off of Kalonji. Now they're on a break. Ball sent forward. But Tennessee being smart and playing with one defender deep. That way Kalonji cannot counter. Tempo having so many opportunities for corners that they're getting better and better as this match is moving on. '62nd minute.
Yeah, after the first 10 minutes of the second half, where Kalonji seemed to have the more dominant play, it looks like Tempo is kind of back in control like they were in the first half. They looked a little shaky those first 10 minutes.
Sent long. Kalonji electing to just play with deep defense and one man long.
Definitely a counterattacking setup. Like you said earlier, Tempo's back to that probing type of play, looking for that opening.
They keep finding success on this right-hand side. This ball lifted across the box over to the left. Shot deflected, cleared out, but right back to Tempo. Shot taken again, saved. Cleared out yet again. Tennessee now having some positive opportunities with shots on goal.
Profile hanging by a thread here. That's a
and
foul.
A foul going to be committed. Take a look at that opportunity by Tennessee. You see here, it comes across. He had to clear that out. And then we take a look at the last one here in just a few moments. You see it comes across, cleared out, and then shot another one and saved.
Save, yeah.
Tennessee win possession on the clearance by Kalonji. Tennessee starting to bunch up. They need to kind of expand their point of attack, allowing Kalonji to defend 3 Tennessee players with 1 Kalonji. Tennessee not doing themselves any service right now. That ball cleared out long into the stands from Kamani Irving.
Bounces back onto the field of play.
Lose possession, Sumo.
That Tempo player needs to calm down.
He's getting frustrated. He's wanting the AR to call a foul, as the center official is less than 5 yards away from that.
Yeah, you don't want to get a silly card for dissension.
I mean, at this point, he's getting mad at an AR that's 40 yards away.
Yeah, referee was right there. He knows.
Yeah, when the center ref is less than 5 yards from him.
Yeah, football is a contact sport.
There's a hospital ball pass. And Kalonji, now they're on the break, but they not able to get their 1-2 pass together. They could have caught Tennessee there. Here's an opportunity for Kalonji to send the ball forward. Straight into the air. That'll be a foul committed by Tennessee. Kalonji making their way around the player in center circle, but they lose possession quickly thereafter. Down the line, but it goes out for a throw.
Tell you what, the pace of the game has really dropped in the second half.
Well, you expected a little bit from Kalonji just having to defend with so much, but Tennessee's here's an opportunity shot. He's going to be called offsides.
Offside. Oh, disallowed.
That was a great opportunity, just as we were saying that the chances had dropped.
And that's Tempo's second disallowed goal for the night.
You see here, moving on this right-hand side yet again, lifted into the box.
Oh, he's
headed,
well off, yeah.
And he was well offsides.
He was standing in an offside position.
And great work by Kalonji, even being down a man, understanding the need to use that offside trap. And a foul being committed right on center line.
Every minute that Tempo doesn't score can give Kalonji more confidence. And like you said earlier, ending in a tie.
This ball's lifted over. Luckily the keeper's able there to get there before Sumo does.
Ending in a tie means extra time and penalties possibly.
And that's even more extended time on these legs after that 6-hour trip from Tennessee.
Yeah, lots of experience out there. They know how to play under circumstances like this.
That ball is deflected, and it will be a Kalonji throw. Tennessee player pleading his case that it should have been their throw. Back into control of Tennessee. Trying to work around 3 players, not going to be able to. But Kalonji right now just can't keep possession. Could say the same about Tennessee. Sumo trying to work his way around the player, and he's going to get called for a foul.
Very reckless.
Both players feeling it a little bit. We'll take a look at the replay. You can see here, Sumo gets a run, and he's trying everything he can to get around him and just kind of barrels over him.
They'll be down for a second.
Good to see both players are up and moving.
Referee talking to the AR there.
Making sure they get that right. Always love to see the referees communicating, making sure that they're both on the same page with the call that's made. Moving through the midfield. Tennessee starting to get their composure together. They lose possession. And that was a real tussle, and it's going to be a Kalonji possession.
Yellow card.
It's going to be a yellow card issued to the Tennessee player. I believe that's number 18 that received that. Take a look here. loses possession. Kamani trying to get around him, and he just sticks a foot out.
Yeah. I wonder if we're going to see a little bit of frustration from the Tempo players, unable to take advantage of their advantage in numerical value on the pitch.
And we're coming into the point. We're coming to a point where they've been a man up for 40 minutes, and still we sit 0-0.
And frankly, the second half, they really haven't looked like they were going to take advantage of that advantage. Kalonji's reorganized quite well, down to 10 men.
Tennessee probing on this left-hand side. Ball forward, but right to Henry, just too much on it. Not able to get it to Seth Poku's feet. Henry clears that out. And a foul committed by the Kalonji player. Sent forward on this left-hand side for Tennessee. Work around Sumo to the central. Over to the right-hand side. Okonkwo held it off for just a moment. And now cleared away by that Kalonji back line. Able to keep it in. Sumo is going to be called for a foul. He allowed that ball to bounce instead of trying to clear it out. A little bit of sloppy play from Sumo. We'll take a look here. As this ball is bouncing around, Sumo clearly has control. Was expecting his teammate to send it forward. A little bit of miscommunication between the two Kalonji players. This gives a really good opportunity for Tennessee. This one only about 12 yards out on the far left side of the box. Right to the central, but Seth completely misses it. Shot taken, and there's the goal in the back for Tennessee. That's what Tennessee was looking for. They've had all the opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize. It's now 1-0 Tennessee Tempo.
What a strike there. There was a miscue at first from the corner that came across. I mean, the free kick that came across. But boy, did the number 15 bury that.
Take a look at that again. Slide it across. Seth looked like he was taking the shot, and then that was just ripped into the back of the net.
Fantastic strike.
If that was done up on the board like that, then you even got us caught off guard, because it looked like Seth was trying to make that shot.
It looked like another missed opportunity from Tempo, and then bam, right out of the blue. A fantastic go-ahead score. And now a bit of an uphill battle for Kalonji.
Kalonji down a man, now down a goal.
I'm sorry, we did not get a roster from Tempo today, so unable to give credit to the goal scorer there, unfortunately. But I'm sure post-game we'll get all the updates on the players that score. So 1-0 to the visitors now in the 76th minute. Hashtag response time for Kalonji now. What can they do? How can they answer?
foul going to be committed. You can see some more frustration coming on the board. Going to go over and talk to the AR about this call. And he is going to give it to Tempo. At first he was making the call that it was Kalonji's possession, but the AR set him straight. Sent long forward for Kalonji. Keeper coming out. Bit of a miscommunication between Tennessee, but they work it out.
Ugh.
But another bad reception, and it goes out for a throw, and this is going to be time for substitutes here in the second half. See if I can see who is. Looks like 31 Diaz's day is done for Kalonji. And number 20 for Tennessee, his day is done. Get this throw underway. Tennessee moving through the midfield. Again, probing this right-hand side. Getting a lot of success. Be a throw. Again, thank you for joining us at Charlie Jordan Field, Shiloh Stadium, Snellville, Georgia. Third round qualifier of the U.S. Open Cup 2024. Tennessee Tempo leading Kalonji Pro Profile 1-0. Long throw for Tennessee headed. And
Ooh,
that one just goes by. It wasn't, like you were saying, Dre, wasn't far off.
And time is going to become a factor here for Kalonji. We're nearing the 80th minute coming up soon. If they're going to do something, they're going to have to do it soon. I mean, it's kind of a quandary because you do have to score to at least equalize before regular time is up, but you also have to keep Tempo out, keep them from scoring again.
Tennessee holding off challenges by Kalonji and getting the ball forward. Nice little flick. That ball rolls innocently into the possession of Henry, and he clears it out.
Tempo, I'm sure, very happy to kick the ball around, eat up some of those seconds. Nice crossfield pass.
At this point, Tennessee just has to hold possession, see these last 10 minutes out. They move on.
Kalonji work for it. Sure, the energy levels is not as high for him right now.
Last year we saw, and this is calling for a yellow card for accumulated fouls for Okonkwo.
That's a frustration yellow, I think. They can't get the ball off a tempo and getting a little frustrated, just push the player over.
And I was going to say, Dre, in the 2023 Lamar Hunt Open Cup, we had 2 UPSL teams make it through the qualifying rounds.
And they're doing better and better. We got a substitution. Another one.
21's day is done for Tennessee.
Kalonji's kind of complaining about the route that player took to get off the field. Was sort of the scenic route. Took him a while to get off the field.
Don't forget that center official watches all that, and he adds on those few seconds at the end.
For sure.
That ball not communicated properly and goes out for a harmless throw for Kalonji. And we've seen that all through the course of soccer throughout the world this season. And that ball is cleared out. It'll be a just held in.
Nice.
Thought it was going to be a throw, but it was held in. But all leagues are looking to make sure play is kept and not wasting of time. So you're seeing these matches, especially in the Premier League, you're seeing matches of 8, 9, and 10 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, you see a lot more stoppage time now with these games. It's trying to curb some of that time wasting that's going on with when you have a substitution like that or players going down unnecessarily.
Long ball over to this left-hand side. Patrick Okonkwo is on and receives it. Works around the man. Taves to take the shot. Bounces off the keeper.
Still got it.
Goes back.
Oh, he still had Patrick over there.
Okonkwo had a beautiful opportunity there.
Oh, he's hanging on. I was going to say he's hanging on the
Loses
ball too
possession.
long.
Needed to get that ball off to a teammate and wasn't able to do so. And that goes out, and it'll go all the way back for throw.
Yeah, he had opportunities there. Patrick, again, he could get the ball back to him out there on that left side.
Thrown in, and again out for another throw. You take a look here at this opportunity by Okonkwo. Makes it around the defender. He tries to take it himself, deflected off of the defender, and then it just took too long for his teammate to do anything with it.
Yeah, he's kind of
And this is
dribbling around in a circle.
going to be a free kick for Kalonji. Trying to do something on this left side. 2 men defending. They knock it out. It'll be a throw. Kalonji's going to need a long throw into the box to do something with this. 84 minutes in. They elect to take it short and wasted that.
Poor attempt there.
Took that way too quickly.
That's what you don't need at this time. You're looking for that equalizer. You can't waste an opportunity like that. Got plenty of men in the middle. You could work it. And it's a little slow. Kalonji a little frustrated that tempo's slow to go get the ball that went out of play. But, you know, Kalonji's the home team. They could have employed ball boys and ball girls to help with that, but they didn't do that. So
that ball made it around the defender. Tennessee 2-on-2. Shot taken, grabbed by Henry.
Henry's lucky there was nobody following up closer than that. He spilled it a little bit. Oh.
Communication is not well for Kalonji right now, but they're getting away with it.
Lost his footing.
Gets it over to Okonkwo, and he is offside. He wasn't off by much.
Yeah, it was close.
See here, as slips and falls, they receive possession, and
maybe a step off. It was close.
It was close. The lower defender closer to us on this side was really close to keeping him onside.
Yeah, I mean, we're slightly out of position where we are. Of course, the AR is in perfect position.
Tennessee earn a throw. Quickly taken. Gets around one man. Foul on the Kalonji player. It's going to earn Tennessee player yellow.
Yellow, yep. Kind of a silly yellow card, too. I don't know. And now, okay, he just wanted to get set to replay. Whistle for play to continue.
Working past one
nice.
defender.
Oh.
Just beautiful play. And he's going to earn a foul. And that one is just 2 yards out of the box.
Yeah, it's close to a penalty.
That was a beautiful work there by Seth Poku. We take a look at the replay. You can see here, he receives this pass. Nobody around him. Moves forward 10, 15 yards. Works around the man.
Nice move.
And then just slammed into as he was doing a little bit of a delay. And this is just about a yard and a half to the left of center line and about 3 yards back. 21 yards out.
Just outside.
Hit right in.
Oh, wow.
Past the wall, and it's 2-0 Tennessee tempo. Seth Poku, take a bow, young man.
Fantastic strike. He had a nose for goal. There was no stopping that. Nothing
Look
that Henry could do in goal.
at this and soak it in. Just ripped it around him. Nothing they could
Nicely
do.
done.
And it is 2-0. Kalonji Pro Profile, they are going to crash out of the Open Cup qualifier, falling to Tennessee tempo, going down a man in the 32nd minute. Having opportunities, but just nothing that they could do.
You have to wonder too, Larry, you know, with that red card from Junior Sandoval in the first half, what difference could that have made if he was able to stay on the pitch? If he hadn't made that decision to get himself thrown out of this game. It's a game changer.
That ball,
It's a bit out.
not able to control it, goes out for a throw for Kalonji. Sent forward. Easily controlled. Well, I was going to say easily controlled by the keeper, but he made that look difficult. Little back heel by Seth. He's feeling confident
We're in the
after
90th
that goal.
minute. Yeah. So it's a
We'll
matter
see
of
if we
just kicking
see
the ball
any
around.
bit of stoppage time, looking at the fourth official, looking at the center official. Kalonji gain possession in the midfield, working down the left-hand side. Shot taken,
Oh,
and that
side
one goes
netting.
high and wide, and it'll go out for a corner. There was a little bit of a deflection, so they earned a corner. Quickly taken. Pulled off of the ball. Tennessee with possession. Not going to call a foul.
Chance of counterattack.
Released all the way over to the left-hand side on the runner coming up.
Referee saw the fouls playing advantage.
Moves over to the right. Good switch. Round the man shot taken.
Oh,
That
just
was a
wide.
high, tight little shot. But it goes out for a goal kick. Again, we haven't seen any type of display of what stoppage time we're going to see.
Play on.
Tennessee with possession. Lose it right at the midway. Foul committed on Patrick Okonkwo. Tennessee player trying to come up and sit right on the ball. Not allow Kalonji to get this ball moving forward. Good press by Tennessee. That ball's cleared away. Henry all the way out of the box, helping getting that ball forward. Lifted to Irving. He has possession. He lifts it over. Shot taken, but it's going to hit the side netting.
Yeah, good opportunity there, but just it didn't have that finishing touch to test the goalkeeper there.
We're 92 minutes into this match. Would not expect to see a whole lot of stoppage time. Kalonji headed it forward, but Tennessee able to control it. Deflected off of Sumo. That'll be a throw for Tennessee. Tennessee will take every second that they can. Sumo wins possession for Kalonji. Back to Henry. He gets it forward, but a high press by Tennessee. And that is going to be it, folks. 93 minutes is all she wrote, and this match is over. Tennessee Tempo are going to find their way into the fourth round, winning 2-0 over Kalonji Pro Profile. And Dre, you have to say, we talked about it just a second ago, it really comes down to the mistake of the red card for Junior Sandoval in that 32nd minute is really the difference.
Yeah, arguably that's going to be the deciding point in the match. The red card from Junior Sandoval. There's no real reason for his lashing out like that. The game was not in a position where there was anything desperate that Kalonji needed to be involved in. So, you know, forcing his team to play a man down for more than half of the game is got to be a factor in this defeat. But the other half of it is just tempo. Tempo, you know, from start to finish, we're the better team. And so, you know, giving them a man advantage didn't do anything to, you know, to help.
Well, that's going to wrap up our coverage here of the U.S. Open Cup as Tennessee Tempo wins 2-0 over Kalonji Pro Profile. We thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This has been a presentation of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.